That is the one I want to do. Yeah. Yes. Um, so if you guys can actually hear me, let me know. If you can't, let me know. Let me know if you could hear me. Let me know if you could hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. We got multiple angles working right now. And I wonder if I could add a fourth angle. I can add a fourth angle. This is I've never tried this, but I just did it. So I can actually add 4 camera angles, as you can see all of them have different because I'm actually using, this is 4 different devices. I'm using a cell phone, iPad, camera, and webcam. So I have 4 different angles going on. And you can tell the resolution in some is a little better than others. The one that's really clear with the really blue headphones up top, that is a video camera. The next best one is probably the other one, that the iPad, and then the cell phone, probably because I ain't cleaned the cell phone lens, and then the webcam, only because I haven't. And let me see, I might be able to change the resolution on the webcam to lighten it up. Let me see. Yeah, so I can do it, but I don't know if it actually stays if I get out of it. Yeah, so I just lighten up the webcam some, so it's really a good look too. But let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. I guess another way for me to check this is to go on Facebook and see. The way for me to check this is to go on Facebook. Yeah, so you guys can hear me loud and clear. I just checked it. So you guys can hear me loud and clear. And so this is the new platform that we're going to be trying to use on Sundays for our worship services. And no, I will not have all 4 screens showing at one time to confuse the heck out of you. But I'm just showing you that we will have the option to do certain things. Also, one of the things I like about this, just say I want to put scriptures up. I can do a scripture where the scripture rolls across the bottom, and you can add like whatever the scripture that the pastor is talking about it can scroll across the bottom. Or if I just want to put that, just say one verse up, I could do that while still having all of them scrolling across the bottom. And then I could do a second verse. Then I could do a continuation of that verse. I can do another verse. So, and I can leave it up there for a while so people can try to find it in their Bibles or whatever, what have you. I think this is a really cool platform for us to be able to do. And check this out, giving options, cash app. You can put so people can actually give to the cash app. If we have Givelify, I can put that up there as well. But this is just a really cool platform that I be using I started using on my podcast a couple of weeks ago, and thought that now we could probably integrate this over to our Sunday service. Yeah, there's 4 of me. Yeah, so and I don't like it doesn't have to be that way. Like I can actually do a solo layout where it's just the one camera, which is what it'll probably be most of the time. And then I probably have a camera angle that's on the audience, and then maybe another angle that's on the musician, whatever. So I mean I can do multiple angles. This is one of the cool features about this. And I love it. I love the fact that I can do that, or I can solo angle, kind of like if this was like a behind the screens, like if this was a behind the screens where the camera angle is shooting me behind the screens or whatever, I can do that as well. So I think that's cool. And it's just several cool things that you can do with it. I really like the fact that we can do it this way. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about what we're gonna be able to do with this platform. So this is cool. The only thing with this is another thing I like about this is, like, even if I didn't go live and just say I wanted to actually just record the service and then play it back later live, I can do that. I can sit there and record the whole thing, dub it up, triple it up, whatever, edit parts out of the video that I don't want to post, because a lot of times when we video the Sunday service, man, we video the offering, and people don't want to see all that, so and if we decided that we want to record the video at the 9 o'clock hour and then go and then post it at the 10 o'clock hour after we're offline, then we could do that, or post it at 11 later on. Or like, again, we could do the real time where we're doing we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So I think this is just a great thing for us to have. And it's just something that this is what I do. This is in my home now. So I have this stuff set up in my home. And then this is something that I'm trying to get the church to actually invest in, investing in the cameras and, the extra cameras. And, we got to have the right lighting, because you can tell on the video camera with the resolution and stuff on the video camera that I can light it up. I can brighten it up. I can do a lot of brighten with the webcam, but with your cell phones and stuff, it's kind of hard. I mean, you kind of get what you get, so you have to have that lighting kind of projecting to give you a better, when you're using your cell phones and your iPads. I have another 5K camera as well that I may be using as well. Only thing about these cameras is when you're using the computer, because they're all running to the computer, and the computer kind of controls everything right now, and the laptop kind of controls everything. And so the only thing about that is, with these cameras, you have to have cabling that runs from the camera to the computer. And if the cabling is not running from the camera to the computer, then of course you ain't gonna be able to go live. And not only that, you have to have a good Wi-Fi so that the laptop can connect with the Wi-Fi as well. So anyway, this looks like a pretty good test run. I'm not getting any feedback. I changed up the mics. I had a different mic at first, and I don't think the mic was the issue. I think how I was streaming with one of the iPad, I think it was the issue. But I think it looks like I worked that out, because it's not feeding back now. And so, and well, the other thing too is I had that mic connected to the cell phone instead of my actual computer. So I connected the mic to the computer instead of the cell phone. So I think that's a better look as well. So anywho, this has been a good test. I just wanted to kind of test this to see how this was going to look. And right now it is looking pretty good. So the Sunday service, you know, we have a more professional platform. And again, if you just tuned in, you know, I'll be able to do stuff like add a ticker to the bottom with the scripture, whatever the pastor reads off as a scripture, or I could just do a independent scripture. And then he gives another scripture, Matthew 5:6, King James Version, that's verse 6. Then Matthew 5:13, that's verse 13. And then this is the continuation of verse 13. And you know, so forth and so on. I can keep going. Matthew 14, you know, King James, Matthew 15. So I think this is just a really cool thing to have. I can get rid of the ticker altogether. I could put up our giving options during offering time, Cash App, you know, $ Lake Grove 4941. So I think all of this is just some real cool stuff to have. Another thing too, like that we could do, another really cool thing to do is, as people are if we're recognizing people doing the service, if we're recognizing people doing the service, like, and people are commenting from different places, I can actually put up the comment. I can put up the comment so other people can see it. That's going live. Now we won't be able to see it because we're in Sunday service, but somebody else will be able to see it. God bless and good luck with the rest of your work. You know, this person was on there just saying that they like the different camera angles, and it's like you're like in the movies. You know, what about the chorus? So I can put a camera on the choir as well. You know, so I can have multiple angles. You know what I'm saying? He liked the angle 3 personally, which was probably the one I'm on now because it was a lot brighter, a lot clearer. The colors and stuff are a little bit more vibrant. And that's actually the one that I'm on now is actually not a webcam. It's actually a 5K video camera, web camera, not web camera, camcorder. And but then I also have other angles. This is the actual webcam of the laptop, which I will probably never use that during a Sunday service because I wouldn't want the camera on me. The camera is going to always be on the preacher, the chorus, the audience, or whoever. And then these other angles, like this might be off to the side on the choir, you know, and then this angle may be off on the audience, you know, and then we can do that. And if I want to highlight the audience, you know, I can go solo mode just with the audience alone, you know. If I want to go solo with the choir, you know, I could do a solo layout of just the choir if that was the choir, you know, and so forth and so on. You know, I can do that, and I can go back to all 3 angles, or I can just go back to the preacher who's actually preaching at that time, you know. So there are multiple things that we can do. So I'm excited about it. Hope you guys are excited about it. We'll do a test run Sunday and see how it goes, you know, and hopefully we'll have a better connection. We won't have dropouts and stuff for our people at home that are actually trying to watch us via live stream from wherever they're watching from. But we'll be able to go live stream on YouTube. So if you have YouTube and you want to put YouTube, especially if you have YouTube and you got it on your TV, this is going to be really cool. If you got YouTube on your TV, you'll be able to go and watch it on the TV, because we're going to be, but you have to, in order to probably watch it on the TV, you're going to have to subscribe to the Lake Grove YouTube channel in order for you to be able to watch it live on YouTube. And then, or you'll just be able to watch it on Facebook. either way, even if you got Facebook, if you got a smartphone and a smart TV, you can stream straight to your TV and watch the services on TV. So anywho, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll talk to y'all later.